and people just be killing themselves to become a part of that culture. Hollywood is highly weird, baby. They are highly weird.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Lace 2 Real. We are back up in this thing with another video, and I'm gonna try something new. Instead of doing like quick celebrity gossip, I'm gonna do some things that need to be talked about and that should be discussed, like Raven Symone, for instance. If you do not know who Raven Symone is, have you been living under a rock? That girl has been working since she was yay high to a grasshopper. You don't know who Raven is? Child, please. Go on somewhere. But we're going to be talking about Raven. She recently did a podcast with her wife, and it's called The Best Podcast Ever with Raven. And, oh, I wish I knew what her wife's name was. They were talking about how Raven had breast reduction and lipo surgery before 18. And you're probably like, huh? What? Raven? No, you're playing games. Actually, I'm not playing games.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm sorry. And you also said before the age of 18.
Yeah, before the age of 18.
Which means you were a minor.
Correct. There was paperwork involved.
Raven is talking with her wife, and she's basically saying, you know, I had to get my titties, you know, I had to get my boobies reducted. Like, they was too big. And then, you know, everybody was bullying her about her weight. And that's something that I just cannot get. Like, you see somebody that's under the age of 25. Technically, you know, in grandma's household, that's still a baby, okay? You got somebody that's under 18, which is literally still a baby, getting a breast reduction and a liposuction. And it's all because people claim that they are too fat, they overweight, they thick'em snick'ems. And it's just like, really? Like, y'all really gonna do this to a child? That's why these damn child actors be messed up in the head, because it's a certain way they gotta look. It's a certain way they gotta act. It's a certain way they have to carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they just wanna be them. They just wanna live. They just wanna eat snacks. They wanna eat Star Crunches and Twizzlers and Snickers and chips and cookies and cakes. They wanna do that stuff, but Hollywood is like, no. Eat a carrot, eat a piece of bread, and go on about your day. Drink water. Don't drink nothing else. No Kool-Aid, no juice, no nothing. And it's like, that could do something to somebody's mental. Because, baby, if somebody told me that I could only eat a leaf and a carrot per day and only water, oh, I'm acting out. I'm acting up. Because where's my cookies and my cakes? Okay? Basically, she said that her father was the one that pushed her to get these surgeries. Her daddy. Her own daddy.
My dad suggested strongly that I should get my breast reduced.
My breast reduced. Say that 10 times fast.
I know, right? And he was like, so you don't feel bad? Is there anything you want? I was like, what? I was like, yeah. If I get lipo, will people stop calling me fat? And so I got a twofer.
Raven wasn't even fat to begin with. Come on now. All the little boys I grew up with, one of them a Raven. She was never fat. She was always thick. And then, you know, it's always different whenever somebody has big boobies. Because the first thing you see is the boobs. They could literally be hiding a small ass waist or a small stomach underneath, but all you see is titty yitty yitties. You can't even really see their figure. So my thing is she not even 18. She ain't even grew into her full woman mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you 18, yeah, you done got, you know, the beginning stages of your womanly shape, but it's not coming yet. It ain't hit yet. And when I say, like, after 24, 25, your womanly shape actually you start filling out. So you gonna tell me that my daughter need to get smaller before she even get her real body? Because that ain't even a real body. Let's just be real. It ain't your real body yet. Because, you know, when you're a woman, you start filling out. So that really ain't even your real body. That's your pre-body. So you telling me my child fat and that she needs surgery to get smaller to look like a twig? You better kick the fucking rocks. My child happiness go over everything. Everything. And it's so sad that she said that I won't be bullied no more. Like, I'll get the breast reduction if I can get lipo, and I won't be bullied no more for being fat. Excuse me? Child, somebody should have been there in that girl's circle saying, no, you perfect the way you are. We're not putting you under the knife, especially at that age. And you would have never known that Raven went through something like that or even had a breast reduction or lipo surgery if she wouldn't have told us. And that's like really just crazy how they treat these kids and these people in Hollywood, and people just be killing themselves to become a part of that culture. Hollywood is Hollyweird, baby. They are Hollyweird. And of course, this was body shaming before body shaming even became a thing. Like, body shaming been going on for years. For years. And it's so crazy that we're just now getting into it with social media basically being the base of everything. Like, you can't call this person fat, you can't do that. And I wish that that was going on, because it's a lot of people, a lot of damaged actors, actresses, singers, dancers. Everybody in the entertainment business, I feel like done went through something like that. And that's just crazy to me. And that's why they be going crazy. That's why they be going crazy. And that just made me think about Britney Spears. Like, sisters in the house twirling around, panties don't even come all the way up. And yes, I rocks with Britney Spears. I had her first CD. My mama came home with that CD for Christmas, and I was like, Mama, who this woman? Who this woman? She was like, Britney Spears. I was like, okay. And she had bought me a boombox, so I was like, let me go ahead and give this a little try. Put that in, and I heard, I was sold. But just think about all the stuff she went through and how she's currently going through stuff, and her baby daddy taking both her sons to Hawaii, picking them up and moving to Hawaii. That's crazy. Ooh, mental health is always and should always be at the top of everybody's list. That voice that be like, oh, you going to look crazy. You better pay attention to that voice. Because once you done gone crazy, it's a little bit too late to go back, okay? I really wish somebody was in her circle to tell her, no, you beautiful. You don't need no surgery. Like, especially during the Cheetah Girl era, I remember that she was the thicker member of Cheetah Girls. Everybody else was slim or they had a petite figure. And Raven was thickalicious, baby. I remember growing up, I was like, I want to be, what was her name? Galleria? I wanted to be Raven. Like, I wanted my body to be Raven, but I wanted a voice like Chanel, which was Adrienne Bailon. That's just how I wanted to be, period. Looking back, I saw nothing wrong, because my family members, hell, myself, we was not skinny. Never had, well, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them was skinny, then they just blew up because they just blew up. But it's like, none of our frames are like bony. We aren't small, we aren't petite. I'm 5'11". Cause let me tell you, when I had lost weight and I was skinny, my grandma was like, girl, is you on that shit? Is you smoking that stuff? Cause why is you skinny? Girl, get in this kitchen to eat. I was meant to have some meat on my bones, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy that they wanted to make her skinny. And a lot of people was talking so much crap about her being bigger than all the other cast members. But it's like, realistically in this world, not every female is going to be petite. Not every female is small. Not every female is short. We got some big Amazonian queens up in here, and myself, I'm one of them, period. So it's just crazy that they were tearing her down and bashing her image because they wanted her to be smaller. They wanted her to look like something. And now look at her now. Look at her now. That's not the Raven you thought was gonna pop up, was it? Oh yes, married to a woman. Shaved all of her hair off. Designs all up in her head. Big, small, whatever she wanna be. She is being that. And in this time right now in 2023, nobody is judging. Baby, if you wanna be bald-headed, be bald-headed. And I feel like right now she's living how she wants to live and how she wants to look. That's how she wants to be. And she found somebody that loves her. Even though a lot of people, you know, be talking about her wife like they don't be having chemistry on the cameras or whatever. That's for another story. That ain't my business. I'm just here to talk about the fact that they really put her through basically bullshit just so she could look a certain way. And not even to mention, it was before she was 18. Before she was legal. Yeah. So like I said, the Raven that's out now, I bet y'all didn't think that she was gonna look like that. I bet y'all thought she was gonna look like That's So Raven for the rest of her life. She said, no, hold my purse. Hold my purse. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about that. Y'all, what y'all think about her daddy actually pushing her to get surgery and her agreeing because she felt like she was bullied for her weight and for her size. Boy, they would have brought me that paper and would have been like, here, you need to get surgery. Go ahead and sign this. I'd be like, who this for? Who this for? This ain't for me? Okay. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl Lex Too Real, and we are out this thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!